Have you ever wished you could simply summon your deepest desires into reality in less than an hour? Yes, you heard that right. Just 60 minutes or even less, and with unwavering assurance. Now, before you brush this off as just another fleeting manifestation trend, allow me to share something truly extraordinary. I've personally seen this method reshape lives in real time. Just yesterday, one of my students put this very technique to the test and received a life-altering job offer in a mere 47 minutes. This isn't about mere positive thinking or mindlessly repeating affirmations. It delves into something far more profound, something deeper than the surface. Drawing inspiration from the profound insights of Neville Goddard, I have refined this approach to bring about rapid transformations in your life. Before we delve into this life-changing technique, let me remind you, we are now entering a season ripe with change. Whether it's the vibrant shift of autumn or the introspective quiet of winter, this very moment is your opportune time. I know with absolute certainty that you are deserving of every aspiration your heart holds dear. Today, I will illuminate precisely how you can claim it as your own. Let me share a personal reflection. Just 3 months ago, I sat in my meditation space feeling utterly stuck, as if in a quagmire. Even with my deep understanding of various manifestation methods, a crucial element seemed to be missing. It was then that a powerful insight dawned on me. We have been unnecessarily complicating the art of manifestation. What I am about to share is not just another strategy. It's a complete revolution in how you perceive reality itself. Let's reconsider our entire approach to manifestation. I recall sitting in my garden last summer, feeling a wave of frustration as my desires seemed to materialize at a snail's pace. That's when a powerful realization struck me. We have been allowing our minds to dictate the very timing of our manifestations. Consider this. When you order something online with express next-day delivery, you don't become consumed with anxiety about its arrival, do you? You don't spend countless hours agonizing over whether your package might take weeks to appear. Of course not. You possess the inner knowing that it will arrive tomorrow because that is your expectation, grounded in past experiences and your belief in what is possible. Well, my dear friends, the process of manifestation operates in a strikingly similar way. Now I'm going to tell you the most important thing. Let me introduce you to what I call the realm of limitless potential. Imagine your mind as a thermostat, a regulator of your inner world. If you set it to a comfortable 70 degrees, it will diligently maintain that temperature, irrespective of external fluctuations. Similarly, if you firmly believe that something will take 5 long years to manifest, your mind will meticulously orchestrate the precise circumstances to ensure it takes exactly 5 years. It is not being unkind or malicious. It is simply and faithfully following your own internal instructions, your ingrained beliefs. Here's a compelling story about one of my students, Angela. She had been tirelessly attempting to manifest her dream job for 2 long years when she first came to me for guidance. I gently inquired, why? Why 2 years specifically? She looked genuinely puzzled and responded, well, isn't that just how long these things typically take? And there it was, a limiting belief deeply embedded, controlling her entire timeline of creation. When Elon Musk challenged the brilliant engineers at Tesla to resolve a complex production issue in a mere 24 hours, something they initially estimated would require 6 months, he powerfully demonstrated a crucial truth. Limitations are often self-imposed, born from our own perceptions. Similarly, JFK's audacious moon landing challenge, defying all conventional logic and timelines, fundamentally reshaped the boundaries of what humanity considered possible. Now, let us examine how this profound understanding applies to manifesting wealth in your life. Money, much like time itself, is inherently fluid and responsive. It flows in direct response to your energy, your deeply held beliefs, and your unwavering level of certainty. Many individuals confine their earning potential to rigid, traditional systems, hourly wages, fixed monthly salaries, or the slow accumulation of years of saving. But true wealth does not need to adhere to these inflexible structures. Think for a moment about lottery winners, or entrepreneurs who suddenly witness their ventures skyrocket to unimaginable heights. Their newfound wealth was not the result of linear time. It was the direct outcome of energetic alignment and seizing opportune moments. Here's a truly powerful example. Sarah Blakely, the visionary founder of Spanx, was once selling fax machines door to door when her billion-dollar idea sparked to life. She lacked the conventional qualifications, the initial funding, or the established industry connections, yet she possessed an unshakable certainty in her vision, and within an astonishing 2 years, her company had blossomed into a global phenomenon. But that's not all. What truly holds most individuals back from financial abundance? It is, in essence, limiting beliefs surrounding money itself. Statements such as, "I can only earn this much per hour," or "it takes years of diligent saving to achieve true financial comfort," become self-fulfilling prophecies, binding you to a reality of scarcity. Do not remain trapped in the confines of your past. Your financial history does not, and should not, dictate your financial future. If you have faced struggles to make ends meet in times past, that in no way signifies that abundance is not readily available to you in this very moment. How then do you consciously create a new financial reality for yourself? It begins with a fundamental shift in understanding. Money is, at its core, pure energy. It naturally gravitates to where it is welcomed, appreciated, and honored. Here is how you can actively align yourself with the flow of abundance. Declare your unwavering certainty about wealth. Do not utter phrases like, "I hope I'll earn more," or "I wish I could attain financial freedom someday." Instead, boldly proclaim, "I am absolutely certain that abundance is flowing into my life right now, in this very moment." When you make this powerful declaration, consciously release any focus on the how. Instead, immerse yourself in the feeling of already possessing it, of already being in that state of abundance. Break free from the shackles of time constraints. Society often conditions us to believe that building wealth is a decades-long endeavor, requiring arduous hard work. That belief is outdated and limiting. Consider this profound truth. A single breakthrough idea, a serendipitous connection, or a perfectly timed opportunity can instantaneously transform your financial landscape. Remain open to receiving wealth in unexpected and unconventional ways. Reframe your entire relationship with money. Begin to perceive money as a trusted ally, not as an adversary or an elusive, unattainable goal. Treat it with genuine respect, heartfelt gratitude, and unwavering trust. Instead of habitually saying, "I never have enough," consciously shift your language to, "Money flows to me easily and consistently, in ever-increasing amounts." This subtle yet powerful shift in language directly alters your energetic vibration and actively invites abundance into your experience. Focus on contribution, not merely consumption. The most financially abundant individuals on this planet consistently focus on how they can create genuine value for others, how they can serve and uplift. When you approach wealth creation from a mindset of giving, whether through your innovative ideas, your dedicated services, or your valuable products, the universe responds by multiplying your returns, reflecting back to you the abundance you so freely give. Now, let me share with you the most potent manifestation formula I have ever encountered in my journey. This is far more than just another technique. It represents a complete rewiring of how manifestation operates in your life, a fundamental shift in your very being. Watch to the end and you'll find out the most important thing. It all commences with 3 simple yet profoundly powerful words. I am certain. When you utter "I am certain," you are not merely voicing words. You are declaring a state of being, a deep inner knowingness. Reflect on how utterly confident you are in something as fundamental as your own name. If someone were to question it, you wouldn't hesitate for even a fraction of a second, would you? That is precisely the level of unwavering certainty we are aiming to cultivate within ourselves. Here's where it becomes truly fascinating. The phrase "within the next hour" is not arbitrary or random. Through extensive experimentation and feedback from thousands of individuals, I have discovered that the 1-hour time frame operates with almost magical efficacy. It is sufficiently long for the universe to subtly rearrange circumstances and synchronicities in your favor, yet crucially, it is short enough to preempt your logical, doubting mind from injecting resistance and disbelief into the process. Let me share a personal anecdote to vividly illustrate this point. Just last month, I urgently needed to manifest a critical document for a time-sensitive business agreement. Typically, this type of document takes weeks to process through bureaucratic channels, but as I sat in my office at precisely 2:15 p.m., I declared with absolute, unwavering certainty that I would have it in my possession by 3:15 p.m. To my astonishment, at 3:02 p.m. my email inbox pinged, and there it was, the document attached and ready. The sender even included a brief apology, explaining that it had been prepared weeks prior but had been inadvertently overlooked and forgotten. This, my friends, is the sheer power of certainty in action. When you declare, "What I desire to manifest will come to pass," you are not merely wishing or hoping, you are stating an immutable fact, a preordained reality. It is as certain and reliable as the sun rising in the east each morning. Would you ever, even for a moment, entertain doubt about that fundamental cosmic event? Here is where most individuals inadvertently stumble. They approach manifestation as if it were a cosmic lottery, a game of chance, when in actuality, it is a cosmic law, as dependable and predictable as gravity itself. Now let me introduce you to what I call the master key to instant manifestation. The flow state of certainty. This is the alchemical point where everything harmonizes, like a breathtaking symphony of creation unfolding around you. I will now reveal to you precisely how to consciously access this transformative state at will. Imagine yourself standing in a flowing river. When you actively fight against the current, you struggle, become exhausted, and make minimal progress upstream. However, when you intelligently align yourself with the flow, you move effortlessly downstream, carried by the natural momentum of the water. Manifestation operates in a strikingly analogous manner. The flow state of certainty represents the delicate sweet spot, the perfect equilibrium between active, intentional creation and complete, trusting surrender. It is neither about forcefully making things happen through sheer willpower, nor is it about passively waiting for desires to magically appear in your lap. It is about cultivating and maintaining that exquisite balance, being absolutely certain of your desired manifestation, while simultaneously remaining detached from the specific, how, the precise unfolding of events. Let me share a profound story from one of my transformative workshops. A participant named Michael had been struggling for an extended period to manifest a specific business opportunity that felt just out of reach. He was pushing, forcing, and tirelessly trying every manifestation technique he had ever learned, yet feeling increasingly frustrated. During the workshop, I guided him into the flow state of certainty, gently releasing his resistance and aligning him with his desired outcome. Within that single 1-hour session, he received a phone call about an even more advantageous opportunity than he had initially envisioned, one that resonated even deeper with his soul's purpose. Here's the crucial key to understand. The flow state is not fundamentally about what you are doing externally. It is profoundly about who you are being internally. When you are fully immersed in this state, you are embodying the very essence of the person who already possesses what they desire. You are no longer hoping, wishing, or even merely believing. You are knowing with every cell of your being. It is akin to walking into your favorite restaurant when you are genuinely hungry. You don't hope they will serve you food. You know with absolute certainty that they will. Remember this profound truth. When you embody certainty, your manifestation becomes not just probable, but inevitable. The important thing is ahead. Manifestation transcends from being a mere possibility to becoming inevitable when you consciously enter a state of unwavering certainty. You are no longer frantically trying to make it happen, to force the universe to comply. Rather, you are gracefully allowing what is already rightfully yours to effortlessly come into tangible physical form. It is akin to simply opening your front door to receive a package that has already been delivered, waiting patiently on your doorstep. The universe is perpetually ready and waiting, simply yearning for you to align yourself with the precise energetic state required to receive the abundance that is already destined for you. These are not just superficial techniques. They are profound transformations, and they are unfolding in people's lives with a speed and magnitude that often surpasses their wildest imaginings. Let me share 2 truly incredible stories that exemplify this principle in action. First, consider Rachel, who deeply desired World Series tickets, specifically 3 adjacent seats for a completely sold-out event. Every online ticket vendor displayed unavailable. Yet instead of succumbing to discouragement, she declared with unwavering conviction, "I am absolutely certain 3 perfect tickets will manifest within the next hour." Incredibly, within a mere 10 minutes, she refreshed one of the websites, and there they were, miraculously 3 perfect seats, precisely as she had envisioned. The seller, when contacted, revealed they had been holding onto those tickets for weeks, unsure of what to do with them, but felt an inexplicable, compelling urge to post them for sale at that precise moment. The key to Angela's transformative story, and indeed to all successful manifestations, is the profound shift in your internal state that arises from cultivating absolute certainty. When Angela declared with unwavering confidence, "I am absolutely certain he will call within the next hour with a changed heart," she was not simply wishing or hoping for a desired outcome. She was actively creating a powerful energetic alignment that allowed her to effortlessly receive the very thing she desired. Now let's delve into understanding why this is so profoundly powerful at a fundamental level. It is intimately connected to the gamma brain state, a direct pathway to accelerated manifestation. What Angela experienced is intricately linked to an extraordinary phenomenon in neuroscience. When you consciously shift into a state of absolute certainty, your brainwaves naturally entrain to what is known as the gamma brainwave state. This elevated state of consciousness is not easily accessed in everyday life, but master meditators, highly skilled athletes in peak performance, and advanced spiritual practitioners can cultivate it after years of dedicated training. The good news is, you too can train yourself to access this gamma state at will, unlocking its remarkable potential. What transformative effects occur when you enter the gamma state? Heightened mental clarity. The gamma state dramatically sharpens your mental focus, enabling you to align your intentions with crystal clarity with your desired outcome. It is as if your mind transforms into a laser beam, effortlessly cutting through confusion, doubt, and mental clutter, directly and powerfully connecting with your goal. A reduced stress and anxiety. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or plagued by self-doubt, your body naturally transitions into a state of profound calm and centeredness. Cortisol, the primary stress hormone, significantly decreases, and your nervous system achieves a state of harmonious balance. This reduction in stress is absolutely vital because when you are gripped by anxiety, you inadvertently block the very flow of energy that is essential for manifestation. Certainty, in stark contrast, cultivates a state of ease, allowing energy to flow freely and powerfully. Your energetic field aligns with your desire. When your brain enters the elevated gamma state, your entire body and mind begin to operate at a higher, more refined frequency. You emanate a positive, magnetic energy field that naturally attracts the people, opportunities, and synchronicities you need to effortlessly manifest your deepest desires. This is precisely where the concept of vibration comes into play in manifestation. When you consciously align your thoughts, your emotions, and your overall energy field with unwavering certainty, you naturally and effortlessly attract that which resonates at the same elevated frequency. Think for a moment about the typical way we approach manifestation in our everyday lives. Most of the time, we are unconsciously riddled with doubts and fears. We question the very process, wonder if it will actually work for us, and may even subconsciously sabotage ourselves with negative self-talk and limiting beliefs. But when you consciously embody absolute certainty, your entire nervous system shifts into a state of readiness, of expectant receptivity. Your body responds to this inner certainty by feeling empowered, capable, and aligned, rather than tense, uncertain, and resistant. It is akin to using a GPS navigation system. When you confidently enter your destination, it doesn't hope you will arrive eventually. It operates with unwavering certainty, dynamically recalculating your route when necessary, but always faithfully guiding you to your intended destination. Here is the crucial, transformative difference. Hoping inherently creates duality, the lingering possibility of both success and failure, keeping you in a state of uncertainty. Certainty, in contrast, gracefully collapses these dualistic possibilities into one singular inevitable outcome, your desired manifestation realized. But there are some vital principles to embrace for this to work most effectively. Release the need to obsess. Once you have declared your certainty with conviction, consciously resist the urge to constantly check for immediate results every minute. This anxious checking inadvertently creates energetic resistance and hinders the flow. Trust deeply in the process. Nurture and protect your manifestation like a delicate seedling, trusting in the inherent intelligence of the universe to orchestrate its unfolding. Guard your sacred space of creation. Refrain from sharing your manifestation intention with others, particularly during this initial 1-hour window. They may unintentionally introduce seeds of doubt into your sacred space of creation, weakening your energetic field. Continue living your life fully. Certainty does not require your life to come to a standstill. It is as natural and integrated into your being as your next breath. Simply continue with your normal activities, knowing that the universe is actively working on your behalf. Now it is your turn to step into your power. Embrace this transformative technique today. Declare your certainty with unwavering conviction, align your energy with it, and then gracefully allow the universe to orchestrate its magnificent part. When you witness the remarkable results unfold in your life, please return here and share your story in the comments below. I would be deeply honored to hear how this profound practice has worked for you. Until our paths cross again, continue manifesting your dreams, continue believing in your innate power, and most importantly, continue embodying absolute certainty in all that you desire to create. Peace be with you, beautiful souls.